going on YouTube? It's Billy coming at you with a video. Today's video is another reaction. I'm reacting to Shane Dawson's death at Carnivals. Personally, I like to go to amusement parks and carnivals. But if they have rides, I usually go on the rides. I don't go up on that one that goes, that one that you sit in the chair, you're holding it like this, and then you go straight up and then straight down. It goes like, I don't do those. First of all, I have glasses on. So if I have glasses on, one, I want to like enjoy the ride. I want to see everything that I'm going through. And if I have to take my glasses off, I can't see nothing. So that's number one. That's the number one red flag. Number two is that if I have stuff in my pocket, things are gonna fall out. Like that's why I don't go on those big rides. That's why I don't go on the big rides that go just like this and down. Like my glasses will fall off. If I don't have these glasses, I don't know what I would do. I would be out for the count. If I broke my glasses right now, I would not go outside. I can't function without glasses. I would have to hold the glasses lens up like this all the time. Like I really can't function without my glasses.
I've done a couple videos about deaths that take place at amusement parks, but I was thinking, what's even scarier than that? And then it hit me, fucking carnivals. To me, carnivals are so terrifying because there are no rules. Some of the people that actually control the rides don't have that much training. Some of them are from other countries. They're not even here legally. They might not know English, so if you tell them to stop or that there's something wrong with the ride, they can't understand you. And there's not that much safety precautions that go into it because a carnival is just kind of like it pops up and then it goes away.
That pirate ship,
and there's a team of people that look at it. That doesn't happen at carnivals. And there has been some of the worst accidents at carnivals all across the world. You have rides completely falling apart and crashing to the ground.
I wish that my damn carnival would fall apart. You know how fast I would sue, boy?
Burned alive. This all happens at carnivals. So the first accident we're going to talk about is the Vortex ride disaster. So the Vortex is a ride where you sit and you get strapped in and it flings you upside down. It flies up in the air and spins as it's going. It's a really intense ride. Well, on October 24th, 2013, there was a pretty bad accident.
Witnesses said that just as people were getting off, the ride restarted without warning, sending people tumbling back to earth from as high as 30 feet. One man said he heard a bang as people fell and then spun around to see the ride operator fall to his knees and cry.
So yeah, 5 people were seriously injured when they were flung out of the ride. That's literally my nightmare. I can't go on any ride that goes upside down like that. Like I just have the biggest fear of falling out of it. Well, the guy who was in control of the ride, Timothy Turturro, who obviously didn't mean to do this, but it was his fault because he started the ride before people were off. He pled guilty and he was charged with 3 accounts of assault with a deadly weapon, which was the roller coaster. But even though that was a horrific accident and literally insane, nobody was killed, thank God. But unfortunately in our next accident, somebody was. And that is the fall of the disco dancer. So in a carnival in Chennai, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry, there was a new ride called the Disco Dancer. Now the Disco Dancer is one of those rides where people are standing up in a circle and it spins them around and goes all the way up and all the way down. Well, during its trial, they had 25 employees get on it.
You can stay up.
Some of the workers that were on the ride heard weird noise and they started yelling for them to stop the ride. Unfortunately, the guy operating the ride couldn't hear them, and then this happened.
The next clip is intense. Oh my goodness.
That is really fucking intense. 9 people were injured and unfortunately 1 person passed away. And there was actually a criminal investigation that happened after this accident because a lot of the employees said they were forced to go on that ride. One of the employees said, "We said we didn't want to join, but we were forced to, and after 2 rounds there was some weird noise. Many of us screamed and wanted to get off, but the organizers went ahead with it." The proprietors of the park were arrested after that incident for negligence. Now this next accident happened on a ride very similar to that one, but unfortunately I couldn't even find that many details about it. Now this is a video I saw a while ago that freaked me the fuck out. So it's a video of a man on one of those spinning rides and he unbuckles his harness and starts to walk around the ride. I don't know if he was showing off or if he thought it was cool or maybe he was even drunk, but it did not end well. Check it out.
Why would you do something like that? How stupid are you? Watch you get hit and look at this stupid man. He's gonna die. We're gonna die. Look, idiot.
So even though that was awful, the guy supposedly did survive, and it might have taken place in Latvia. That's kind of all the information I can find on it, but that just goes to show you, do not fuck around when you're on a ride like that, especially at a carnival. Those safety harnesses are shitty enough. You don't want to fucking open it. So our next accident actually involves something that you don't even think would be scary, and that's those big inflatable jumpy castles that every kid has at their birthday party. So shockingly, inflatable castles are actually very dangerous. A lot of kids have died because it unexpectedly deflated right in the middle of the party. Sometimes it could even roll over on its side, suffocating everybody inside. And sometimes it can even float away. Well, on October 20th of 2007, that's exactly what happened. There was a school carnival in Kansas, and a big gust of wind came. The wind was so strong, it lifted up this huge inflatable slide that had kids on it. The inflatable slide flew across the sky and went right into power lines. There was 3 kids on the ride at the time, and one of them was seriously injured. Luckily, that's all that happened. But it just goes to show you, even the safest looking childish ride can be really fucking scary. Now our next accident involves a ride that is the opposite of that. It looks fucking scary, and I don't know why people will go on it. And that's the accident of the Air Glory. So the Air Glory is a ride that puts you in a harness, attaches you to cables, and throws you through the air, hoisted by a crane. As you're going through the air, you feel like you're free falling, but then the bungee catches you. Well, on July 14th of 2007, there was a malfunction and somebody died. One girl who was 16 years old was on the ride. She got flown through the air and the bungee cord snapped. She then fell 50 feet from the sky to the ground. Witnesses say that as she was thrown through the air, they all heard the snap and they knew what was going to happen, and they were terrified. Luckily, this ride was shut down permanently after this incident, so nobody else had to ride it. But these kind of rides are still around. I mean, I see them in amusement parks. I've even seen them at malls. People are strapped into the shitty looking wire, thrown up in the air, dropped. I don't trust it for a second. Now, this next accident involves a video that's pretty disturbing, so I'm warning you. But that is a Ferris wheel that caught on fire. On May 18th of 2007, there was a Ferris wheel in Estonia that caught fire and seriously burned 37 people. So the ride goes pretty fast, faster than a normal Ferris wheel. And as it was in full speed, it caught fire and lit the entire ride up. Now it went on for a while, and a lot of people were filming it, getting it on their phone, news crews were showing up. They were trying to put it out, but that big of a fire takes a while. Luckily, nobody died. But the scary part is, they couldn't figure out how the fire started. They said that they don't even think it was started by the ride. They think that maybe somebody started it themselves. But supposedly, as they were doing investigations, they found that there was no sign of arson, and they couldn't figure out if somebody started it, but it's still a mystery. But this isn't the first time a Ferris wheel caught fire. There was another one in Bangkok.
Oh, look at Shane's eyes. Oh, nah. Get that shit out. It's only on one wheel.
I mean, that one's smaller, but still fucking scary. So there you guys go. Those were some of the scariest and most intense carnival accidents. Now, once again, I say this in all these videos, and I really truly mean it. No disrespect is meant to any of the families that were involved in any of these accidents or lost somebody in it. I just enjoy talking about this kind of stuff and these dark things, and I hope that nobody ever gets offended by it. And if you guys like these types of videos where I talk about deaths or accidents or kind of darker stuff, make sure to give this video a thumbs up so I know. Also, subscribe right down there because I make new videos.
Also, subscribe down here too.
And if you want to see my other videos where I talk about scary stuff and conspiracy theories and death and stuff, I'll put a link to the playlist right in the description below. Alright, you guys, I will see you tomorrow, and please stay safe, buckle up, and just really be aware of your surroundings. Alright, bye. By the way, this is very heavy. This is as heavy as a brick, and I've held a brick before. I mean, it was on accident. I thought it was a block of cheese.
That video was long as shit, but those deaths were freaking crazy. Like, the one I was spinning around, and then it just boom! I was like, oh my goodness. But thank you guys for watching this video. For more reactions, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go down to the comment section below, right? What you want to see next, and peace.
Yeah.